We call ourselves Quad, and Quad is a platform where 4 countries have come to cooperate for their benefit and for the benefit of the world. I think a term like NATO is very much a Cold War term, looking back. I think Quad looks in the future. We call ourselves Quad, and Quad is a platform where 4 countries have come to cooperate for their benefit and for the benefit of the world. I think a term like NATO is very much a Cold War term, looking back. I think Quad looks in the future. It reflects globalization. It reflects the compulsions of countries to work together. And if you look at the kind of issues Quad is focused on today, vaccines, supply chains, education, connectivity, I can't see any relationship between such issues and NATO or any other kind of organizations like that. So I think it's important not to misrepresent what is the reality out there.
Australia and India have re-energised relations. There is also the opportunity to work through smaller groups like the Quad and other pieces of regional architecture like the East Asia Summit, the ASEAN Regional Forum, for example. Quad members are champions of ASEAN centrality. We actively engage in that ASEAN-led architecture. We're committed to supporting the practical implementation of the ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific. I'd also say that we have a positive and practical agenda. Minister Jaishankar has mentioned a number of those initiatives around vaccines, around climate, around critical technology, also trying to address some of the dangerous disinformation that pervades the world's experience in relation to the pandemic.
Is changing. We're engaged in a serious competition with China. We're dealing with the challenges on multiple fronts with Russia. We're confronted with cyber attacks and nuclear proliferation. And there's nothing China or Russia would rather have, would want more in this competition in the United States to be bogged down another decade in Afghanistan.
The Biden administration should somehow demonstrate to the world that despite the fumble in Afghanistan, the United States remains a credible security guarantor in different parts of the world. What that could mean, for example, is deciding to move some of the U.S. troop presence into Eastern Europe. That was a goal of the Trump administration. The Biden administration pulled back on that. It could mean strengthening the Quad strengthening our presence in the Indo-Pacific. It could mean more freedom of navigation operations in the South China Sea, working with our allies who have naval capacity to demonstrate that the Chinese claims, that the China's infinite claims on maritime space are going to be limited.